Look at these orders from the encampment. That armor must give Samson extraordinary power.
Yep.
We may not be able to stop him.
Did we break the armor first?
That's what he wants us to think. But no one's invulnerable.
Then we must destroy the armor. I couldn't say how. Templars are trained not to destroy expensive magical equipment. Perhaps Dagna has some ideas. She crafts the impossible every day.
Okay. Looks like we will be getting a mission to go after Samson. Alright, yeah, I forgot about this. More of a shortcut than I think of, actually. There we go. Oh, wow, yeah, that's a much better shortcut than I've ever given it credit for even thinking of. But, real quick, let's get Blackwall's thing underway. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. I need my war council. We have shit to discuss. I love how Morgan just comes in like that. Fuck, we got another point? Really? Cool. No. Is it this? Let's get sterling reputation, huh? That sounds good. What do we have here? Evading the crows. Leona, it's been a pleasure. Zevran. Cool, so we got Zevran out just fine. Oh my god, what is this? What the fuck? Restore the crossing. Let's see. Woof. Wow. Let's go ahead and do that. I wasn't going to bother rating it because it's mumbo jumbo. Commander, repairs to the damaged bridge at the crossing are complete, although we ran into some complications. The workers were spooked by the sightings of dragons flying around the site, so we brought in Tamara for extra security. She did a good enough job, but next time I think we'll call in everyone else. That woman doesn't just frighten dragons, if you know what I mean. Captain Mathis. Cool. Alright. So let's see. Let's give me that. Thank you. Okay, so. Here we go. I wanted to look over this. So, with Cullen, we can storm the prison with a small force and take Raynor into our custody. If those prison guards will oppose us, we should be prepared for casualties. With Leona, two problems, one solution. There was a traitor to our cause, a man similar and build an appearance to Raynor. You bind him and gag him and have him take Raynor's place. He's condemned instead, and the world believes Raynor has paid the price. Or, I can request a special dispensation from the Orlesian throne, allowing Tom Thrainer to be transferred to Inquisition custody. This may anger some, but after how Michelle, they owe us a favor. And what would the other one cost us here? 3 minutes. Huh. An offer whispered in the right circles, a dozen factions vying for our favor. We'll see who desires it most. Contacts in the underworld could aid in having Raynor released from prison. This route will conveniently mask the Inquisition's involvement. I mean, it sounds like both of hers would. But let's do this one.
Inquisitor.
3 minutes, no big deal, right? Alright, go Go get more coin.
All right.
Go get me more shit, please. I don't have enough money already. This will give us a good chance to talk to Josephine real quick. Or you know what? Better than that. I want to save Josephine's talk for last thing we do. I want to do this. I feel like judging.
Mistress Pulin of Sarnia is accused of aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the Dales. She sold a quarry to them for a handsome sum. They used the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving townspeople. The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Pulin was procuring supplies to keep the remaining townspeople fed.
If you'd like to explain your intentions, speak.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times.
Yet you kept taking coin from the Red Templars, even after you realized what they'd done to the people.
Why not? It bought food for the ones remaining. Isn't that enough? You question whether greed or necessity led me. Tell me which you weigh me for.
Whew, okay, so let's see here. Ooh. Alright, that's no good. I'm taking your money. Let's see, so treason deserves death. Free to go, hell no. Put her to work. Have her rebuild the town. I like that.
Mistress Pulin, you will spend all your ill-earned money rebuilding the town of Sarnia. If the townspeople forgive you, your debt to them is paid.
Your worship, I will do my best to repair what I have done.
That works. See, because that's another one of those awful little cases of, of course, you know, between a rock and a hard place. Ooh, and I can also, yeah, Dogna, where she gave people up, but she was getting money to help the people at the same time, so,
Dagna, what have you learned of Samson?
He should be dead. I mean, you could make a hat out of red lyrium and kill people, especially the wearer. Samson's armor is genius. To do all this and not go insane, he must be resistant. Or he is insane. Or both.
So in addition to killing others, it's slowly consuming him too.
Yes, but slow is not fast. Doesn't matter. I can find a way to hurt him. I just need time and red lyrium. For tests.
alright, we got that.
Is that wise?
Everything is safe if handled properly. And you don't touch it long, or breathe it. I mentioned the hat, right? No hat. Time and resources, Inquisitor. I'll get what you want. Now shoo, I've work to do.
Okay. Well, we'll do that then. I trust her. I really highly doubt she'd let herself get exposed long enough to get hurt by it or influenced. Plus, I want to say dwarves should be more resistant to lyrium. Obviously, the red stuff is stronger, but dwarves' natural resistance to, I think, magic in general should help her regardless. And but besides, like I said, I trust her to be smart with it anyway, so it's not like I'm giving it to some mad scientist, although she kind of is one, but a delightful one. So it can't really be helped. Okay. So how'd it go? Raynor was brought to Skyhold gates under cover of darkness. Best not to ask how. Liliana. Good. Thank you.
I have requests for information on your lineage from a few interested parties at the Winter Palace.
Andraste preserve me. Feel free to use those requests as kindling.
No, I shall take them. I want to know who pines for our commander. We can use this to our advantage.
I am not bait.
Harsh. just look pretty.
Let's see. I kind of want to send Josephine in on that one. That sounds like hers. What's this? Judgment, help the people of Sarnia. See, Mistress Poulin has been sent to provide relief to the people of Sarnia who suffer because of her alliance with the Red Templars. She has purchased supplies for the town, but is having difficulty moving them up the river. She has asked Inquisition for aid. Let's see, Orlesian guilds rely on the quarry. I will appeal to their business sense. They'll lend us boats to move the supplies upriver. I could divert some of our curries there. Better this or arrive in bits and pieces than not now. Colin, we could hire a brace of wagons instead, guards to transport the supplies to Sarnia. It'll be slower, but safer. Not really sure who to go with there. Fake return, that one's busy, so can't do that. Is this one for... Ah, fuck. I don't know. Truth or dare, the end game. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Too much shit. Resources, finding Samson's weakness. Who can do that? Yeah, it's probably a Cullen mission. Maybe. I don't know. For another... Let's see, restore the port. I still haven't done that? Fuck. Gather herbs. What the hell? It's like the same thing. Sure.
Inquisitor.
What do you think? I need to go find Blackwall. Me and him need to have a talk. I'm sure he's not happy about getting out, but... Oh, fuck. I have to judge Blackwall, actually? Shit! Oh, this is gonna be my least favorite. I don't like this. This I don't like at all. It's gonna be Blackwall. Or Rainier.
Judgment this day, Inquisitor. I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... Well, you are aware of his crimes. The decision of what to do with him is yours.
Your life is mine. So dark.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. Using your ties to the underworld to free me. You're a criminal, same as me. The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
Once the world is back to normal, no one will even remember this.
I'll remember. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
I own you. That's so bad. Keep him in servitude. No. Once this is over. No. You're a free man, damn it.
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor you thought you were, or the warden you pretended to be.
The man I am. I barely know him. But I have a lot to make up for. If my future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition. My sword is yours. If I'd said anything less, would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
Okay. We got a lot of approval there from Sarah. Too. Ooh, you know what? Let me talk to Varric, see if he's got anything about the Red Lyrium, since we completed all of that.
What can I do for you, Your Inquisitorial?
Oh, fuck. Consequences of Blackwall's lie. No, looks like not. Okay. I did! Unless there's another one that showed up. I don't see my guys. Let's talk to Rainer real quick. It is going to take some work to get Blackwall's off my name. Out of my head as his name. That's what I'm trying to get. Well, let's say Rainer. No, it still says Blackwall. God damn it.
Inquisitor?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Huh.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Okay.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Alright. Cool. Sit in judgment for who? What? Hold on. I have no idea. Good deal. Alright, but I do want to talk to Sarah as well, since we got lots of approval from her. So I just want to make sure that we're not missing out on some kind of little bonus cutscene or what have you. Let us discover her.
She looked through me from the garden.
Count yourself fortunate. I've not wished to be considered a rival and thereby ruin.
It was worse than staring down a temple.
Sarah?
Love seeing you, yeah?
No, God.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
About time we turned around on this trip.
Yeah, no.
Make him feel like he's...
Yeah, alright. Okay, I mean, either way, I'm just glad to see that we're getting along better with Sarah. Makes me happy. But, okay, so we got that. I do want to check on Josephine real quick. See maybe if we can't get something going further there. So far, we just had the silly kissing stuff and her kicking up her leg.
It's good to see you.
Talk about us. Well, personal questions. Yeah, let's ask you this stuff.
Where were you raised, Josephine?
I was born in Antiva City, but when I turned 15, Mother declared I'd attend finishing school in Val Royeaux. But I bawled into her skirts the day I had to leave.
You must have missed her terribly.
I did, and she was most unsympathetic to my wailing. But my mother only wanted the best for me. Living in Orlais was an education in itself.
What did you learn at this finishing school in Val Royeaux?
Among other things, mathematics, rhetoric, poetry, history, logic, and a great deal of etiquette.
Jeez.
I still remember Madame Beventir's switch on my knuckles when I forgot the basic tenets of Nevaran dining customs. For a dowager approaching her 80th year, she had quite the arm.
How did the younger you like Val Royeaux when you arrived?
Have you ever stepped into a new city and felt the buildings couldn't possibly be real? That was Val Royeaux to me. So beautifully foreign, I gaped at its spires for months.
Does Antiva City have nothing that compares to Val Royeaux?
Antiva City is a jewel among the capitals. but I did not appreciate that before I traveled. There are multitudes of places I'd like to see. Saharan, the Anderfels, whatever lies past the Amaranthine Ocean.
Oh.
Who rules Antiva?
Officially, the Principality of Antiva is governed by His Majesty King Fugelno II. In reality, Antiva's merchant princes rule the country in everything but name. Quite loudly, I might add.
What sort of dealings did you have with these merchant families?
As ambassador, I attended Privy Council meetings in a mediatory capacity. May I just say, one has never heard an argument until they've sat in on 15 princes howling down each other's tariff suggestions.
That sounds more like a mob than a meeting.
It's all a part of life in Antiva. Our traditions value passion and romance. A certain exuberance of style.
Are you positive you're Antivan?
I can be most exuberant when it's called for. Just at the right moments, and in a proper fashion. Might we speak of something else?
What's the land like in Antiva?
The settled areas are quite lush. The vineyards run as far as the eye can see in some places. Antiva City, however, perches right up against the Rialto Bay. That's what I miss most. The sea crashing against the maze of the docks.
I have difficulty seeing you wandering round a trading port.
Everyone in Antiva City spends time by the ships, my lord. The finest restaurants and poets all make their habitation by the sea. The waterfront's never still. Lanterns are lit along the promenade, no matter what the weather. Oh, and the theater. If we're ever in Antiva City, I must take you there one day.
Sure.
It'd be my honor to attend with such a lovely guide.
I shall hold you to it. Oh dear, should I send ahead for tickets? They always sell out before mid-season.
You haven't really gone into detail about how you know Liliana.
We met... let me think. We met the last few years of my schooling, but we became friends after I became ambassador to Olay. It seems terrifyingly long ago now.
How exactly did you and Liliana reconnect in the Inquisition?
I discovered my family had been overcharging a merchant we traded with for months. Our name carries a great deal of trust in Antiva. I spent weeks arranging a string of favors as suitable recompense. Apparently satisfied, the merchant extended me an invitation to her estate. Liliana greeted me in place of the merchant.
Huh.
I assume there was more to it than a strange way to say hello.
It was a test of sorts. Liliana claimed she needed someone of painful integrity for the Inquisition. I accepted, once she finally explained what it was.
Do you remain close?
Yes, but she's grown so much more distant than the outgoing woman I met in Val Royaux. Liliana used to wander the Orlesian courts, singing the sweetest songs, charming the greatest wits. Now she collects secrets and takes risks that would make empires tremble. I worry, but she will not hear it.
Does Liliana confide in you?
She enjoys revisiting our more disastrous adventures. Liliana used to concoct the most ridiculous plans. Run if you ever see her with a twine ball, a measuring stick, and a handkerchief.
Okay.
Tell me about the Montiliers.
Well, my parents are alive and in good health. They live in our estate in Antiva City. Of my 4 siblings, most attend to the running of the family vineyard. That reminds me, I must ask someone to make sure Yvette attends the spring reception at the palace. My youngest sister has no head for social engagements.
Why are you overseeing your siblings' social lives?
It's Antivan custom. After a certain age, the heir apparent runs the family's estate to prove they're worthy of succession. If you're unfit for the task, the heads of the house, usually one's parents, may decree a new heir.
What do these Antivan heads of the household do if they don't run it?
They work and provide guidance. I've taken advice from my parents. Well, mostly mother. Father's more of an artist. It's rather gauche, but we never can dissuade him from running his own salons. Between him and my siblings, Mother is looking forward to my taking over the estate.
Between that and the Inquisition, when do you ever rest?
Delegation helps a great deal. But managing the estate is my duty. As much work as it is, I will not shirk it.
Is running your family's estate that important to you?
I'm responsible for their welfare. A Montilier never shuns their familial duty. Taxing as those duties can sometimes be.
I bet.
Maybe your siblings could help lighten your burden.
You don't know them. But Lorien in charge, or Antoine, or Yvette? No, truly. It must be me.
Must be.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Alright, hold on, let's see if we got any more
It's
from
good
her.
to see you.
Let's see, anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Cool. Anything else?
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
Never mind.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
Damn. Keep trying to see if I can, like, better, but I don't know. Maybe it has to wait for, like, a certain moment? You know, kind of like in Mass Effect? I have no idea. Okay. Let's... hold on. Some royal elf fruit. Cool. Where was Consequences of Blackwall's Lie? A letter written in fine hand and lightly scented, signed by Josephine. The issue of Tom Rainer has been settled, but his deception has had far-reaching consequences. Had we not used the Grey Warden treaties, we might not have found ourselves in so awkward a position. What? I thought we did. As it is, I receive daily messages from all quarters demanding we make reparations. We must do something scribbled beneath, signed by Cullen. I'm sorry, did we embarrass the Duchess at a soiree by stepping on our gown, or was the sky torn open and Haven best by an ancient darkspawn magister? We needed the gold, we needed the men. We would have persuaded someone to part with them, with or without the treaties. We are not making reparations for doing what we had to do. What no one else could have done. Don't forget, we are now allied with the Wardens. If we had no authority to conscription before, we do now. Get more coin for us. Okay. Resources.
Inquisitor.
Alright, I do want to go check out one more little area before we go back. The Hissing Wastes. So let's, see now. I think that's probably going to be the last. Hissing Wastes. Yep. So has Blackwall's changed? It has. Look at that, that's cool. Cassandra's remains the same, however. I don't know, I think the Solus and Cassandra's probably only changes if you go into a romance with them, I'm betting. Yeah, I at least want to get this place checked out a little bit first before I call it. Just so that way I can explore it some. And come back to it later for some main stuff. Questing and all that goodness. La-dee-dee. Alright, so what's the sit charting? Come on, show me Harding. There we go, we got music. That's a good sign.